Minister of Information and Culture, LAI Mohammed, has warned that the lockdown order issued by President Muhammadu Buhari on Sunday, March 29th might be extended if Nigerians don't behave themselves. The minister disclosed this at a press conference by the Presidential Task Force on Coronavirus in Abuja on Friday, April 3rd. LAI Mohammed urged Nigerians to observe social distancing and a good hygiene so everyone can get back to their normal lives after the 14-day lockdown. According to what LAI Mohammed said, he said if we don't behave ourselves, there is a likelihood that the lockdown will be extended. But if we behave ourselves, there might not be an extension, and I hope we do so. If we stay at home for 2 weeks and we are doing everything we are supposed to do, we should be able to effectively contain the disease. Therefore, my appeal to Nigerians is that they should obey the directive on social distancing, personal hygiene, and shun gatherings. After 2 weeks, we will resume our normal life. But if they think it is a joke, then we may have to stay at home more than the 2 weeks. So guys, that is what LAI Mohammed, Minister of for Information and Culture, that if Nigerians do not behave well, they don't behave themselves, that 2 weeks will be extended. That's what he's trying to say. And let's hear what Nigerians are saying. Someone says, is this man normal, or he thinks he's talking to Kwara APC? I don't blame him for opening his mouth and talking what he's saying. He's comfortable with Nigerian money and forgotten that hunger have started telling on majority of the masses. Let them prepare very well, because next week we will be hot for both. It will be hot for both the so-called leaders and Nigerians will see to it. You order Nigerians to sit at home without anything to fall back on. Instead, you are busy sharing money and foodstuff where they did not lock down and left the state they declared total lockdown for 2 weeks with nothing. If they didn't take time, it might result to what they did not bargain for. Look at how he's dishing out orders as if he's talking to a member of his family. Someone say, please tell this old man to stop insulting Nigerians. I don't blame him. Now we Nigerians, they take nonsense from them. You people are running a bastardized government because you are all thieves, rogues, and not leaders. The problem with this man is that he reads too much old books. LAI Mohammed, okay, LAI Mohammed, you are and you are not serious. Let me just put it that way. And coronavirus must, catch you. Mark my word. If you like, extend to 1 year. How can someone open his mouth and talk to the whole country as if he's talking to his son? Useless leaders. Or you think it is all people? It is all people outcry or government senses. Oh, I don't understand what this person is saying. Someone says here that I don't see any wrong with what this man said. So all of you typing this rubbish here should at least ask yourself one question, because if you contract the virus, the government remains in power. So it is better you protect yourself and your family too. Though I don't support this government, but we should be able to stand on the truth. And that's what this person is saying, standing on the truth. Of course, what they are saying is right, but they should do everything holistically. Just like somebody said, the areas that are locked down, that are on lockdown, they are not sharing anything. They are not sharing things. They are not even considering them. They are not. They didn't start this money. They say they are transferring or they are sharing by hand. They didn't start from there. But areas which are not locked down, that is where they started from. That's what people are talking about. And let us hear what the response of people to this particular person that says that the people should themselves take care of themselves. Some say God Almighty will punish you, suffering and smiling. Someone says coronavirus an African disease. The lockdown is for everyone's safety, which we all understand. You may not understand what the poor masses are facing at this time, just because you have some food in your pocket. If government can provide food and water that can sustain the poor masses for 2 weeks, believe me, no one will complain. Nobody is saying rubbish here. Exactly, nobody is saying rubbish here. Now, everybody knows the right thing. People have been complaining. We saw most of those videos online. No lights, and I just learned or heard from a Gbajabiamila the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gbajamiala, said that they are going to provide electricity, for everybody. I don't know how that one will happen. We are going to talk about that later. So if everything is in place, who is going to complain? Who will be enjoying and be complaining? I've never seen anybody who is enjoying and is still complaining. Oh, this enjoyment is too much for me. I don't like it. I've never seen such a person. Even if we have such people, maybe they will not be maybe 0.1%. But ideally, nobody will be enjoying and be complaining. That is what people are talking. That's why what a lot of people are not getting. What the masses are facing. If you have enough in your house, you think everybody. I don't just understand, because if you put yourself in the positions of those who are complaining, just go and check all those the nook and crannies in this country, all those ghetto, all those slums and what have you. You will know what people are passing through. But maybe if you are opportune to have a little thing, you would think that okay, maybe the rest people are just lazy, and that is the mentality of some people. If you are lucky to have, or it is because in this country it's survival of the fittest, because things are not just in place. Everybody fends for him or herself. Even the social amenities, we don't even have it. So some people, when once they have opportunity of having one thing, they believe that they are the most wisest person on earth, that if the rest people are stupid, or they don't know what they are doing, or maybe out of laziness, they believe that they themselves are, so they are hardworking, the rest people are lazy. So people, you need to put yourself in other people's position, so that you'll be able to feel what they are passing through. Nobody is saying that nobody should not sit at home. Nobody is saying what the government is doing is not right. We've been talking about this right from time, because they will go and copy what is happening in another place. They want to replicate it here. Those are the things. But when it comes to good things to do, to replicate, they won't do that. That is why people are complaining. People are not just complaining just because of anything. Honestly, some people should just get that right. Someone says here that you are just whatever, they are abusing this person, for that statement. Someone says, like Mohammed, this may be your time, but remember, you will not remain there forever, and God will continue to punish you and your entire generation for the pains you have caused this nation with your lies. Extend the date, Nigerians will survive it, but you should know that there is no peace for the wicked, like Muhammad. There's this statement I don't usually like, when people say, oh, you are not going to be there forever. Of course, excuse me, of course, people know, we all know that they are not going to be there forever, but the time they are going to be there, you are going to be suffering. And the worst part of it is that other people will still come, they will continue like that. You will still say, oh, they will not be there forever, they will not be there forever. This self-pity is what is even killing us. They know that those are the things that we always say, and they will always get away with it. When people talk that in that line, I'll just like, it's like, it sound, a comment of defeat. You've already been defeated, that there's nothing you are going to do. You're not going to be there forever. This and this and that. Yes, they were not there before now. Some other people were there, and we suffered. Now, even before those one came, other people were there before then. We've been suffering. And after, like I always say, they are always taking turn, waiting for these people to come, this set to come, another set will come in. So that is what has been happening. So the ones that were there before, we were suffering. They knew that they were not going to be there forever. They have that assurance that they are not going to be there. After leaving, these people now came, and this Lai Mohammed and his people, they came on board, and they are still there. And we'll still say, oh, we are not going to be there forever, or they are not going to be there forever. They will still leave. Other people will still come. Then it will not be NYC. Now your suffering continues. It will just, the trend has been like that for a very, very, very long time. Right from time immemorial. It has been the trend. So when we talk about we are not going to be there forever, I think we should be able to reason well on how to handle these people, because this is not the way to go. This is not just the way to go. So that is just what I need to say concerning that comment. And someone said, imagine this man. The man will soon die by COVID-19. Yeah, everybody just insulting him. Nobody is happy. Nobody is smiling. Honestly, nobody is smiling with what Lai Mohammed has said. Someone say Lai Mohammed is a compound fool, just like Buhari, the cowhead. Who? It should be based on progress of curative measures, rather than insult from a madman. Then we never be well. Hey, cool. Hey. Nigerians are not smiling at all. So guys, let them do the needful. They don't do the needful. You can't see somebody doing the right thing and you just start abusing the person, and they are not doing their own part. They are not doing their own part. Go and see what people are suffering. Even the areas which they said they are sharing this whole thing, we learn that they are sharing it to their party people. How can we survive in this kind of country? This is so so pathetic. How do we even survive in this kind of environment? And that's why people don't even see, you know, how things work well, because we are used to this kind of lifestyle, this kind of lifestyle, manage, substandard life. That is what we are living. That is the kind of life we are living. It's unfortunate. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what LAI Mohammed has said, that if we behave ourselves, that is what he used, if we behave ourselves very well, that it's after 2 weeks the whole lockdown will be over. But if not, that they have to extend it. But you ask them, what have they done to make people comfortable? Leave your comment below and let's have your take.